Morning everyone, welcome to your Monday morning leg bumps and tums. I hope you're all okay and have had a lovely weekend. Make sure you say hi in the comments this morning so I know who's there joining me, and let's get going. So we're going to start with our warm up. I have got a special guest joining me this morning. If you do notice him, he's going to join in, so that means if he can do it, then so can you. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with some high knees on the spot. So I'm going to give you options at all times. So if ever anything is too much, please feel free to take one of the options. Okay, I'm going to grab my stopwatch and we're going to start by lifting the knees up. That's it, to get them nice and high. You're going to get the heart rate up, get us nice and warm. We're over halfway. That's it, guys, keep that body nice and strong. Three, two, one. Okay, guys, we have a tap out or a jumping jack. So nice soft knees. We should be feeling the heart rate starting to rise. Over halfway. Last few seconds. Three, two, one. Okay, guys, feet just outside of the hips. We are straight into a squat. So knees to 90 degrees. Squeeze those glutes. So you bracing that core as well. You're doing brilliantly, guys. Should be feeling a little bit warmer. You can probably hear the birds tweeting. In 3, 2, 1. We have a curtsy lunge. So we're going to step on the diagonal, bending both of the knees, the back, out. So from the front, we just step on the diagonal. So working up every muscle in the legs. We don't want to miss any. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, now we're going to drop down onto our mat or onto a bit of carpet, wherever's comfy. And we're going to do some crunches. So our knees are bent. All we're going to do is send ribs towards the hips, and you send your fingertips over your knees. It's not a massive movement. We're just starting to warm up the tummy muscles. seconds to go. Three, two, one. Okay, next exercise, guys. We lift our legs so they're at a 90-degree angle. We're going to extend one leg so the foot isn't quite touching the floor, and then we extend out the other. So make sure your back is flat against the ground the whole time, so that we're never using our back, we're always using our core. If you do feel it in your back, just tap the foot instead of keeping it slightly lifted. "15 seconds. Three, two, one. Final exercise to warm up. We're moving into a plank position. So we're on our forearms, on the toes if we can. We keep the bum nice and low, hips are forwards. The option is here on the knees if we're struggling to keep the bum low and we can feel it rising. So let's keep everything braced. This is our practice, guys, because we've got a bit more planks coming up later on this morning. "20 seconds. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Let's relax down there. And just while we're here, we'll push up through the hands and through the chest for a couple of seconds before we move on to our first round, which is going to be our leg round. Then we're going to move on to a round which is more working towards working our glutes. And then we're going to finish with a core round for our stomach. So when we're ready, bring yourself up to standing. Feel free to grab a drink, have a little shake off if you need it. Let's see who's joining us this morning. Morning, Chris. Morning, Anne. Morning, Mum. Morning, Pritpal. Morning, Malcolm. So if anyone else is there, just say a little hi so we know who's here. Okay, so you've got a little bit more recovery, guys. I'm going to explain the exercises coming up. We have 4 exercises. Whoever was with me last week and a couple of weeks before, we're all quite familiar with this first exercise, but the next couple might be a little bit new to us. So just keep an eye on what I'm doing, but I will be doing it with you as well. So, first exercise, we know and we love it. It's our lunge pulse. So it's not a full lunge. Both knees are at 90 degrees. And we keep it in that small range of movement because we're aiming to hold that tension in the muscles. If you're not starting to feel it by the end of the 30 seconds in your front quad, then you needed to have dropped a little bit lower and keep it a bit smaller. But we've got a couple of rounds of it, so we've got a good practice at it. So, as soon as we've done our lunge pulse, we're going to go into a one-legged squat. So the back leg is lifted. I'll remind you of this again when we get there. What we're going to do is drop down into the standing knee. So it's a one-legged squat. Now, it's a little bit wobbly, and please bear with me if you see me start wobbling. But what you can do is you can drop the other toes and do exactly the same thing. Or if you've got a chair or a wall that you want to hold on to, that's absolutely fine. That's exercise 2. Exercise 3, we're going to drop down as low as we can, and we're going to hold it. So it's a lunge pulse, one-legged squat, then a hold, and then to finish, what we're going to do, again, another wobbly one, is we're going to extend the stabilizing leg. So we extend and back down. So the aim is to lengthen that hamstring, but try not to tap the toe on the ground. Always try and keep it a nice constant movement up and down. However, again, it is a wobbly one. So if you do need to tap the toes on each repetition, that's fine. As long as we're still doing the movement, that's fantastic. Morning, Michelle. Morning, Susanna. Okay, are we ready to get going? So let's all start with our right leg back so it doesn't get too confusing when I'm explaining the different legs. So a nice long stance. Keep those hips nice and square. As soon as we're ready, we've got our pulses. So remember to keep it small. Five, four, three, two, one. Okay, guys, so your right leg is lifted, or remember the option that we can keep the right leg on the ground if we need it. We go down as low as we can. There's no right or wrong to this, as long as we can feel the quad working. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's drop it down. Let's hold it here. Brilliant. Let's brace that core. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we're into our single leg deadlift. So it's the right leg that is extending back. Let's send it back as far as we can. Remember the option to tap the toes. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, right leg back again. We have one more round. We're back to our pulses. Now we've had a practice, guys. Remember what I said? If we're not feeling it, let's get lower. It's 2 rounds on each side. This is the last exercise on this side. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Again, our right leg is lifted. Let's drop down. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, nice and low. Last time we're going to do this on this side. Feel that tension rising. It's 10 seconds, and we've got our single leg deadlift to finish on this side, and we'll have a little shake out. In 3, 2, 1. We send the right leg back. Let's do it. Oh. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's shake it out. Just bring the heel towards the bum, but keep moving. So we're halfway there. This time, we're going to send the left leg back. So when we're ready, opposite leg back this time. And we're going to pulse it when we're ready. Let's keep it small. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this time, left leg lifts. Let's drop down. So you're going to have one side, guys, where you feel wobbly compared to the other. This is my side. We always have a more dominant side than the other, which is why it makes it a little bit harder on your left dominant side. 3, 2, 1. Let's drop down. Nice and low. It's 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Single leg deadlift. This time, left leg goes back. Extend it nice and long. Feel the stretch in that hamstring. Nice and controlled. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. One more round. This is the 4th round. Last one. Let's pulse. So make sure your left leg's back. 3, 2, 1. Single leg squat, left leg lifted. Again, last set of these. Last few seconds. 3, 2, one more. Okay, let's drop it down. Just hold it here. You should be a pro at these now. We should be going the lowest we have done. Yeah. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last set of single leg deadlifts. Almost there. Last few seconds. 3, 2, one more. Well done. Let's shake it out. Grab a drink if you need it, guys. Hiya, Stu. Okay, it's lovely to see so many of you here with me this morning. Okay, so now we've worked our legs, we're going to move on to our glutes. So we're going to start with a warm-up exercise to start engaging them. We're on our hands and we're on our knees. Okay, then we bring one leg back and straight. So like we did in our lunge pulses, we keep the body strong and long and we keep it small. It's a small movement. In order to build up the tension, we've got to keep it small. Once we've done the straight leg pulses, I'm going to say switch and we're going to go into some circles. So again, they're small. They're not all the way around, they're just nice and small to keep holding that tension. Okay, and it's only one round on each side. Okay, let's get these glutes warmed up. So when we're ready, make sure you're somewhere comfy. Onto the hands and knees. Let's all start with our right leg. Right leg long. Let's pulse. The hands are under shoulders. It's 10 more seconds and we're going to circle it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep squeezing those bums. Just 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It's a quick switch. Left leg back. Let's pulse. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's circle. Fifteen seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's jump it up. I'm going to really quickly explain the next 3 exercises for the glutes. The first one we've done before. It's a squat lunge. So we squat down and we lunge back. We squat and we lunge. But when we lunge, it's with the same leg. So squat and we stay low. We never come up fully because that's what's going to hold the tension in the stabilizing glute. Exercise 2, I'm going to come to the side. The leg that was lunging is going to be sent back and we're going to pulse. So like we just did on our knees, but this time we do it standing. The option is here to tap on each repetition if you're feeling wobbly or it's feeling too difficult. Last one. We drop down onto the knee like we did in the one-legged squat. We're going to raise the leg that was kicking back. Don't worry, I'll explain this again when we get there. We raise up and back down. Now, the lower we are on this stabilizing leg, the more we're going to work the glute. So 3 exercises. Are we ready? We're going to send the right leg back first, which means it's always the right leg that is doing the movements to begin with. Okay. We squat and we lunge. Let's go. Stay low. That's the aim of the game. Remember, it's just the one leg to begin with. Fantastic. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Right leg back. Let's concentrate on something still. Oh, and we kick it back. Really squeeze that stabilizing glute. Another wobbly one. I do apologise. The wobbly ones that are the good ones. 3, 2, 1. Let's turn around. Bend the knee. The right leg is lifted. Remember, we go nice and low. We should be able to feel it here in the left glute. 10 more seconds. Then we have one more round on this side. 3, 2, 1. Squat lunge. Squat down, right leg back. Good work. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's kick that right leg back. Let's go. Not much left on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise on this side. Let's raise. Stay controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, guys. Squeeze it in. Well done. Quick shake. Okay. Halfway there. Grab a really quick drink if you need it. This time, our left leg goes back, does the kicking, and it does the lengthening. Are we ready? Squat lunge. Squat. Left leg back. 2 rounds on this side, then all it is a bit of core work to finish. Three, 2, 1. Okay, left leg back. Let's kick. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's raise it up. Left leg. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. One more round. Squat lunges. Let's go. Left leg back. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's kick back. 2 more exercises. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's raise it up to finish. Do what we can. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Shake it out. That is it for the glutes. Grab a drink. Okay. And we're going to move on to a bit of core work. So the first round, we have 2 exercises. This one is all about going at your own pace. You get in as many as you can or as little as you can. So The first exercise, we have crunches. So, similar to the warm-up, but this time, our arms are long to the side, and we're going to aim for 20. So it's ribs towards the hips, and fingertips towards the floor. So as I say, you go at your own pace. Exercise 2, we have leg raises. So our back is flat to the ground, nice and slow on the way down. So 3, 2, 1, 1 back up. So it's really controlled. It's slow on the way down, quick on the way back up. Now, if that is too much for anyone, or we can feel it in our backs, we do the same thing with our knees slightly bent, and we tap the heels on the floor. It's still 3, 2, 1, up, and it's 20. So 20 crunches, 20 leg raises. As soon as you finish the leg raises, you're back to the crunches, back to the leg raises, okay? So it's timed, just keep going until I say stop. Okay, feet flat, arms long, let's crunch. Let's keep that chin tucked in. Brilliant, guys. Well done, guys. Keep going. This should be feeling quite challenging now, wherever you are. So back to the crunches as soon as you finish your leg raises. Not long to go now, guys. To get as much as you can. Thirty seconds. $15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, relax there for a couple of seconds. Got one more round and we're done. So, this is a plank round. We've got a couple of different plank variations. So what we're going to do is start in one of them. Then I'm going to demonstrate what we're going to move into whilst we're in the plank position. It's 2 minutes and you are done. So, the first one, we're in the same position as we were in the warm-up, on our forearms, on our toes if we can. Instead of holding it, we're going to tap out and then back in. So we can do exactly the same thing on the knees, guys, if we need it. So as soon as we're ready, we're straight into that plank position. Let's tap those toes. So as I say, just keep doing this until I tell you otherwise. So stay with it, guys. The next one coming up is a plank hip rotation. We rotate the hips on the toes or on the knees. As soon as you're ready, come with me. The option is here on the knees. Let's keep that low the whole time. Next one coming up, guys. You stay here. And move in plank from the hands to the forearms. Hands to forearms. You could do the same on the knees. Move in plank, guys. Let's go. Keep bracing. Okay, and our final one, guys, we're just going to hold it like we did in the warm-up. In 3, 2, 1, knees or toes. Let's hold it to finish. "15 seconds. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Relax there. Well done. That is it. The hard work is done. Grab yourselves a drink. We're going to finish with a stretch off. It'll only take a couple of minutes. So just stay with me. Okay. So when we're ready, guys, we're just going to roll out onto our backs. We bring both knees to one side of the body and bring the arms out long to the side. And then bring them over to the other side. Okay, and then we'll slowly roll over onto our front. Push up through the hands and through the chest. Okay, and then we'll push back towards the lower legs and bring the chin towards the chest. Okay, rolling over onto our bums. Let's just bring the feet together. Put a little bit of pressure using our elbows onto the insides of our legs until we can feel a stretch in our inner thighs. Okay, and then we'll bring the legs out long. Reach towards the toes. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Okay, last one on the ground. Bend both of the knees, one leg in front of the other. Walk the hands forward until we can feel a stretch in that front glute. And switching them over. And finally, we'll come up to standing. Just bring one heel towards the bum. Feel free to hold on to the wall or chair, anything you've got if you need to. And switch it over. And relax it down. Well done, everyone. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you all again same time next week. Enjoy the sunshine. Bye.